Boom. And we back.
Yo, we back in this bit.
Yo.
What's happening, y'all? What's happening?
What up with y'all, man? It's been a minute.
It's a new year.
Happy New
Yeah.
Year,
ain't going
everyone.
nowhere. We ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. So welcome again to a new episode 16 of the Young and Ignant podcast. Yes, it is a new year. Happy New Year to everybody, because we haven't said it to nobody yet, and we're 3 weeks in the new year, by the way. So yeah, we're a little late on it, but it's okay.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
As long as we here, that's all that matters.
Yes,
But because we yeah.
Hiatus.
as long as you show up.
Show up and show out.
Okay,
Now,
play
what you
that one
said?
again.
Let's go.
We showing up and showing out this year
Yeah,
and
man.
everything.
For real
Hey.
though.
We got some stuff coming for y'all, man.
Bet that. But we're gonna keep it nice and sweet on this one for real, because we're about to get back into a flow of things. But being that this is the new year, how did y'all end the new year? You know, how did y'all holidays go?
Christmas sucked, actually, but it was all in all good. I got a couple of things this year, but ain't really do nothing. You know, the big family functions don't happen no more. Shit, whack.
You know, it was like me and my little family and my family. You know, we just did a little small, little intimate,
Oh,
Christmas
thought it died.
dinner. And it was good. New Year's, I announced that I'm pregnant.
Congratulations, girly.
Congratulations, mama.
What's this? Number 3?
Number 3. Yeah.
Use
Doing the
condoms, everybody. Use condoms.
Yeah, don't follow her footsteps.
Yeah.
I'm just happy that I can finally speak about it.
If you ain't about that life, use protection. Okay.
Okay. I'm just happy the cat's out the bag
Yeah.
and that I can talk about it, because I had to act like I ain't know nothing.
Yeah.
I was already acting like I didn't know nothing. I knew before she even said shit.
And everybody was,
I was there the day we found out, so.
And everybody wanted me to drink so bad, because I be off the do say.
Yeah, over with.
We know you be lit, Keith.
Gotta take a
My
break
New
for
Year's was
9.
okay,
Gotta take a
or-
break for 9 months.
I ain't gotta wait that
My-
long no more now. Time's cutting down.
How far are you?
I am 3 going on 4.
Okay, so 6 to 5 months left.
Okay, we already halfway through that bit. Damn
Yeah,
right.
for
Nah,
real.
for real.
We almost there a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
So, there's her little early Christmas gift then, because if it's 3 months along, she got pregnant in November?
Yeah.
All right.
So, October.
Found out
Alright.
November.
Yeah, that's when we find out.
My Christmas was okay. I spent Christmas in Michigan. That was my first time going to Michigan. That was my first time going anywhere that we went on that road trip, because we drove.
Mhm.
I think it kind of shocked me. I'm like, we on some new shit, because niggas don't just be passing through 5 states on a daily. Like, and most of those states I had never been to. Minnesota, I've been here a year and I'm still like getting acclimated. Went through Wisconsin, never been in Wisconsin, never been to Illinois ever. Went to Chicago for a split second. That was nice. And then we made it to Michigan. First time in Kalamazoo, first time in Michigan, period. It's nice. Went to the dispensary, did a lot of family things, had a whole itinerary set out. We did charcuterie boards, Christmas games, that whole thing. It was nice being a part of a big family and just like, being in the Christmas spirit or the holiday spirit. Did the Usher challenge. That was terrible. What else did we do? We seen The Color Purple the day after Christmas. That was cute. And then my New Year's, what did I do for my New Year? I don't even remember. I probably was just chilling. It was those last 2 weeks of the year was like pretty fast. It was like birthday after birthday after birthday. Then my birthday came. Then Christmas came 6 days after that, and then we was in a New Year. So,
And then my son's birthday was on the 2nd, so it's just like there's a lot to juggle at 1 second.
Sound like it.
Well, my holidays was lit as fuck. I went on a cruise.
We know, Reg. We know.
I done went on a cruise. My first cruise ever. You know what I mean? We left on the 21st, I want to say, and came back on the 30th, so right before New Year's Eve. So the first 2 days was strictly on the ship because we had to. So we ported in Florida, Port Canaveral, and then we went to. It was 2 days on the out in the seas, and then we made our first stop the third day to Dominican Republic. I'm forgetting the island already. Damn, Amber Cove, Dominican Republic. Then the next stop was San Juan, Puerto Rico.
San Juan is beautiful.
Yeah, and then I think what we did was it was another full day on the ship because we skipped an island to go to the furthest one, which was Saint Martin, and then we circled back and went and hit Virgin Islands because that was us making our way back. And then we spent another 2 more days on the way back to the ship. I mean, on the seas. Obviously, we're on the seas the entire time, but like as far as like not getting off the boat at all, another 2 days, and then we ported off and shipped away. But that cruise definitely was a dope experience. I did Carnival Vista cruise, lit as hell. The cruise director was lit as hell. Like he set the bar high. I'm not gonna lie. Met a lot of dope people and had a lot of fun, but also had a lot of lessons learned on there too. In case y'all wondering if I had any encounterments, yes, I did. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna get off that boat without any encounter, you know what I'm saying? But
sips drink.
But yeah,
we ain't gonna talk too much.
No, we don't gotta talk about it at all. For real. I just met a lot of dope people.
Oh yeah. You ain't got no choice. All them people that
he met and felt some great things.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It's like no, but
nah, ain't no sack, nah.
No, ain't no sack, nah.
He was dead for real about that.
I'll say this. It was only with one person. I didn't go around the whole fucking boat. You know what I'm saying? Like it was only one. I'm dead ass.
That's all that mattered.
It was only one.
But
that don't mean you was with them one time.
Right.
How many days you was on that boat?
Right.
But it was still cool. I will say this though, like no bull, no bull, bro. Like half the people I met and actually like mingle with and like became like squad with, majority of them are from out here in Maryland. Like I did not know that.
That's crazy.
Like I met one girl who went to the same high school I went. I met hella people who live like out PG County, if not PG, then St. Charles County and stuff. And then my last day on the boat, I met a dude that lived in Laurel, which is literally like 15, 20 minutes away from me. And I'm like, oh shit, like for real? And it's like, damn. And then Quan, I know you watch football heavy too. The Ravens and 49ers game that came on that week or whatever, bro, my dad had it hard because he's a 49er fan and there was a bunch of Ravens fans in that sports bar, and he was talking mad trash before the game, and they said, all right, man, we got a special seat right here for
your
you.
Dad in the DMV, but he wanted to pick the team all the way on that.
We not from the DMV, brother.
But still,
we just live
down there. Well, I'm telling you now, if I ever move down there where you at, I'm just gonna become a Baltimore fan because they ain't about to kill me out there. I'm just gonna tell them I like.
Bro, you got two teams to choose from when you out here. You either a Baltimore Ravens fan or you a motherfucking Commanders fan.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Out here, you either a Commanders fan or a Cowboy fan. That's all.
Yeah, because Virginia don't got a team.
Yeah, it's either Cowboys or Commanders, literally.
I'll choose anybody except the Falcons.
You know
what I'm saying? I'm a Charger fan, and I hope we get Jim Harbaugh for coaching.
Y'all need something, cause
we need something, bro. That's why when they talk about the Cowboys, like I have my fun talking about them, but I don't, because I know my team is ass, and it's crazy because 2 seasons ago we was on the run to go to the Super Bowl until we lost in the playoffs. Like, damn, what happened?
We always in the run to go to the Super Bowl.
I ain't even gonna say too much because the Falcons ain't doing too much either.
Man, I ain't hear no smoke from the fucking Falcons since Matt Ryan was on the squad.
The Falcons are like, they're never gonna be anything anytime soon because what y'all did to Vic.
You can't really say that because when they made it with Matt Ryan and lost, like that was like the last time they actually was making some noise.
You want to know why they lost? Because they're cursed.
The last time that we actually had some real big shit going on,
but Vic never made it to a Super Bowl
stadium, and that's the only reason why we really went hard, because they knew that stadium was going to be built, and they knew that the next Super Bowl was going to be in that stadium. That's why they probably went as hard as they ever went, because you're not going to build a new stadium and not try to go hard in your home shit. But they still ain't got no rings, so
Yeah, that's true.
I ain't gonna lie, the Steelers they be a hit and miss.
Oh, you a Steelers girl?
I know the Steelers won't gonna be no good this year.
Don't come out here in Baltimore, bro. They will tear your ass up. Baltimore don't get along with Steelers fans.
It ain't my fault that they beat y'all that last game. Even though it pissed me off, because why you keep on getting 17 points? Like the last game was 17 points, and you lost to the Bills.
I don't know.
Not pissed me off.
but to end that subject though, like that last night on the cruise was literally bittersweet, because like we had a lot of deck parties on there. We always spent time on the decks, like the front, on the back, whatever, chilling and shit. And like a lot of times we would always line dance. And so we had this spot called Limelight Lounge, and every night they would do like a nightclub in the Limelight Lounge. And so what had happened was, and if you follow me on Instagram, I posted some stuff on my stories about that. What happened was the DJ would put on one last song. Somebody requested one of the line dance songs, and somebody was like, "Okay, guys, last time." And I was like, "Damn, this really is the last time." But like, cause it ain't. I don't know if I'm gonna ever see these people again, ever. You know what I'm saying? Because we all come from different areas.
They social medias.
Oh yeah, I got their socials and stuff. And as far, but here's the thing though, what really separated me from them was because every time I like meet somebody and become like cool with them and everything, we literally would talk about ages and stuff. And I keep meeting people who's like 19 or 23, and I tell them I'm 26, soon to be 27. They calling me uncle and shit. I'm like, damn, where's the in between? Because listen, every time I see somebody, especially like when my brother was going out meeting girls and shit, and he's only 21, and so I'm meeting people around that age. And then when I turn around, I'm seeing people my parents and grandparents' age, because my grandparents was there with us too. So where's the 24, 25, 26 motherfuckers at?
And it's like, I'm 28, so it's just like,
I don't have no problem with linking up with no young folks, but at the same time, I would like to link up with people who are my age.
Exactly.
Yeah, at least close to the age.
Yeah,
at least close.
They're of age.
I always say age is not a number, but sometimes it does really account into a lot, because you can have conversations with somebody about something, and I really feel like it has to do with that age. You don't go through certain shit until you reach a certain age. How can we link up? And you've not gone through the shit that I've been through at 25, 26. You ain't even nowhere near 25 or 26 years old.
And that's
you might experience a lot of shit. You might experience some shit similar.
Yep.
Or you might experience the same thing as me, but you're not taken away from the lesson the same way I am because of my age difference from you.
Right.
And I'm glad you said that, because I befriended somebody when I was 23. I befriended a 18-year-old, and because we worked together at the same job at one point. And when we became cool and stuff, you know, she would come to me for advice sometimes, and I would try to let her know, like, yo, what you're going through, you know, this might happen, this might not happen, this and the third. She not listening to me because she's like, yo, you sound like my dad. I got it. Da, 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 da. A few weeks later, she called me on my phone crying. My God, this is taking a toll on my life. And the only thing I had to say, and I was 23 at the time, so I've been there, done that with half the shit, like as an 18-year-old when they finally come into the adult world. What did I say? Welcome to adulthood. This is what it is. Like,
what it is.
This is the average of what's going on. Now, to make things funny now, I can't have the same conversations because now we're getting at that point where we can think of nostalgia and stuff from when we were younger. Like we're in 2024 now, and I remember stuff from 2002. I remember stuff from the 2010s and stuff like that, where we were able to come into our own and have our own little thing, while our parents' time has already passed with their primes and with their, like, they will always talk how the 90s was great. A lot of other people will talk how the 2000s was great, and that's true. But we had the 2010s on lock. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was some good things in the 2010s now. But now we're in another decade, almost halfway. And now we got to sit back and reflect, like, damn, bro, I remember how we used to dress during this time. I remember when middle school was like this and that and the third, and there's so much has changed.
We've definitely passed through, if I can speak safely for all of us, have passed through at least 3 good decades.
Nigga.
Or 3 good eras.
Pretty
I've
We
been
much.
out
were
of high
born in the
school 10
'90s. We
years.
finished the '90s
Yeah,
out,
because
and we
I'm
still got
getting
remnants of that.
Yeah, next
in
year is
our
going to be
soul.
my high school anniversary.
yeah,
Same.
because I'm getting to that point where I
Shut
hate
up, so.
I hate teenagers. That's how I know I'm getting old. I hate teenagers. They get on my
Oh my
nerves.
God. I can't stand young folks.
They
Man,
annoy me so bad.
I can't even
Girl,
talk
stop hiding.
I can't even talk music with people because it's like, say, okay, as of recent years, B2K has been at the talk since Love and Hip Hop Hollywood and the Millennium Tour that followed after that. 20-year-olds don't know who the fuck they are. And I'm like, yeah, I can't talk to you about this shit.
Yeah, you're
I
too
can't.
young. You're too
They
young.
don't know
young
who
for you, bro.
NSYNC. They don't know who NSYNC is. They don't know who Backstreet Boys is. They don't know none of that.
They'll make fun of you for wanting to listen to that shit if they ride with you in the car, but they want to listen to Ice Spice and all them. I'm like, why?
Or my favorite, they'll make fun of you for listening to something that was in your era, but now we on TikTok and you're using it as a trend sound like this some new shit. That's the part that's been getting me. The TikTok has really been pissing me
I fuck with
off.
TikTok, don't get me wrong, but when they start actually bringing, that's why a lot of these songs that came out way back when are going back to hitting the charts because somebody on TikTok
it's really making
it,
money for the musicians. That's the only thing
and
that
they're
I really
dancing
like
to
about
it.
TikTok.
Like,
I feel like
what's
the
that song?
functionality of TikTok is definitely to help leverage creatives and artists.
Yeah.
But outside of that, it's just so annoying. Like even when I was working at Sephora, it was so annoying to see all these young girls, I'm talking about under the age of 10, running up in this store. They want blush, they want foundation, they trying to get that retinol cream over there that's like $70 fucking.
Yep.
What fucking wrinkle do you have? I'm not understanding. And the parents be there and I'll be like, I'm gonna tell you straight up, it has retinol in it. I'm not going to recommend that to you. And they be sitting there looking disappointed as fuck, like, well, TikTok brought me to it. But just because TikTok brought you to it, do you even know what you're doing?
Bro, TikTok
you being led by a whole nother set of motherfuckers. Y'all don't even have a sense of individuality or
Aminah, TikTok is the reason why these Stanley Cups is going crazy right now.
And I don't get it. Stanley been out for how long? Yeti
and it's
is
just
like
a
Yeti. It's
and
just
a
like a
fucking
goddamn
cup.
It's just
Let me
a
tell you
like,
something.
fucking special
I'm
parts
going
out
to Walmart or the dollar store or Five Below, and I'm gonna get me a tumbler.
I'm not paying $50 for no fucking cup.
I'm not paying no damn $49 for no goddamn cup because it keep my damn.
Y'all seen the limited edition video where everybody was running and like picking up cups at one time? I'm like, you really spending $100 on a fucking cup?
Yeah.
And I'm that person that was there to get something else and got ran over. Now I'm mad. Now I'm trying to fight you. Why you running beating me over about a cup?
So I'll say this though. I'll say this. There's a pro and con to this. The pros obviously is getting product, is exposing product, it's exposing a lot of people and their talents and stuff like that, or even people that don't got talents, and it's just like it's putting eyes on everything, and that's why the audience is gearing towards everything, especially these food spots that I've probably never heard of before. You know what I'm saying? But the con is, well, I'll stick with the pro real quick. And also, it's a new way of knowing certain things because back then it was straight magazines, word of mouth, and newspaper, and commercials on TV.
Yep.
So this is just another outlet to find out about a lot of things, and it's become more convenient and easier too, depending on who's watching it. And then I think
depending on what you're looking for.
Yeah, and the only con that I can see is that a lot of stuff that do get blown up don't make sense and be pointless, like the Stanley Cup, like the Stanley Cup. So yeah, that's the
only time I really went viral on TikTok was for literally probably the dumbest post I've ever posted on that bitch.
Yeah, a lot of stupidity.
It's just
I mean, to each his own. To each his own, but in my opinion, a lot of stupidity and stuff, even though it's entertaining to the young audience, that goes viral more than the important shit. So, but I don't know. I can't knock it. Because if it was me and I went viral over some stupid shit and then I get opportunities after that, who am I to say no?
Right. But it also determines upon the person and what you're gonna do with that virality. How are you gonna keep it up?
Keep it up and stay relevant and stuff, because a lot of people you stay following trends, and once those trends die out, what you gonna do?
Exactly. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, create quality organic material.
That is true.
Quality organic material creates a quality and organic fan base. And anything that you do past that point of virality, You're gonna have a fan base that's here for you.
I know we all got stuff to do later today, especially me. I got work in a few minutes, so I know we're going to cut this episode short, but I want to leave off with two lasting topics. We did talk about age at one point in time, so I felt like this would have been an interesting topic to really bring up because it just came to my head. I remember seeing this on Instagram or on Twitter at first, and so we're going to play a little game real quick, y'all. Fill in the blanks, and I want each of y'all to do this.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm blank. Wait. I'm blank years old. The youngest I would date is blank, and the oldest I would date is blank.
I'm 25.
I don't even care. I don't even care if you take it. I just want y'all to play the game.
I'm 25. The youngest I would date is 21. The oldest I would date is probably 45, 40.
No judging
40.
over here, bro.
You said what?
I can't even get mad at that. There's a lot of 40-year-olds that don't even look 40. You know what I'm saying?
I know my mom is one of them.
I can't
She ain't
go
even
higher
40.
than that.
Listen. I see what Jennifer Lopez look like right now. I still would.
Let's
Hey,
talk about Angela Bassett.
Oh,
Angela Bassett almost 70.
I would.
Look the way she look.
I would.
Mary J. Blige is
Mary J. Blige
almost
for
60
sure.
Mary
and
J.
looking the way she
Blige.
looking. They're looking
You know what
good.
I'm saying?
Nia Long.
Halle Berry still.
Nia Long.
Yeah.
Neil, oh my
Megan
God,
too.
Neil.
Nia Long looks so good.
Man.
God.
That's a side note. Isn't she dating Cameron now?
Who, Nia Long?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I heard
think
that
he
Nia
was
Long
shooting
and
his shot.
Cameron are supposed to be a thing.
He shot his shot. She made an appearance, but I don't know if they made it like official or some shit because after she and her ex-husband split, the next thing we see is her holding hands on the red carpet with Omarion, but they weren't officially together. So I don't know what she's doing.
Yeah, I think everybody's just showing her a lot of love. Like, she's still that girl, regardless of her being cheated on type shit.
Yeah.
But I'm 28. Youngest I date, 26. I ain't got time to be playing with no young little kid. And the oldest, I ain't gonna cap. My first child's father is in his 40s, so
Okay.
Yeah, that says it.
That says it.
yeah.
I am 27 years old. The youngest I would date would probably be 25.
See?
And the oldest I would date would probably be 35. My boyfriend's about to turn 31 anyway, so
That's not bad.
I'm 26.
yeah, I'm not doing some young cats. I'm not doing that. Y'all not about to be spreading my edges, making my edges fall the fuck out. You want to be on some young nigga shit? I don't have time for that.
I think I'm the only one that really had to think about that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to beat your ass like your mama should have. I don't got time.
So once your age actually shows and you still see like the little immaturity side of things, it's like, bro, what the fuck?
Turns you off.
It turns you off. It gives you it gives you personally, like, don't take this the wrong way, anybody that's listening to this, but like in a sense, it gives you pedo vibes because if they're acting immature, you feel like you're around a kid because it's like they haven't gone through certain stages in life. Though their age says adult, there's still a lot of adulting that they still have to do.
Yeah,
we're not even, none of us are 30 yet, but we're still adulting still, but we done already passed stages that they did not. So it just plays that, it just makes it feel that way.
Yeah, that's why I said 2 years, look 2 years younger.
You just got legal and I can rent a car.
We
on two different wavelengths. You can't even.
You may be legal, but I still can't bring you in the club or a bar with me. Like, that's weird.
Right.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah, that's why I
I'm
said
20.
Y'all need to be at the renting car ages, okay?
For real, y'all are just learning how to handle credit like shit. Like, bruh.
And some of them still don't know what credit is.
Nope.
No, for real.
That's almost a lost thing right now, to be honest.
It is.
And that's
all right.
sad.
So for me,
like Glorilla said, you might be rich tomorrow.
I'm 26 years old, about to turn 28 or 7. I'm tripping. I'm 26 years old, about to be 20. I'm about to be 27 in a couple weeks. I turn 27 in a couple weeks. The youngest I would date is 24. I might be pushing it when I say 23, so I'll probably say 23. And the oldest I would date is 35. I thought about the 40s, but then I'm like, I might be pushing it.
That's why I stopped at 40. The whole 40.
I might be pushing it, but definitely 35. Because when I was 23, I definitely had somebody checking me out who was a whole decade older.
Yeah.
And I felt like if circumstances were on my side, it would have went down.
I ain't gonna lie, dating older, you it's like easier access to a whole bunch of shit you wasn't gonna have access before. Like dating older, I ain't use no ID to get in the club. I put this big old ID in front of y'all and we in there.
I feel like dating older has its benefits with females more than guys, though.
No, it does. It does.
It definitely does.
The only way y'all would have
depends on what type
personally
of,
found a cougar that was willing to like
do that.
Nah, cougars only date young dudes because we still can get up and the older ones can't. That's really it.
But if you throwing that motherfucker right, she'll have you a nice hot plate.
That's what I'm saying. She gonna take care of you, but that's if you find that one.
But it starts off that way, but us guys, we still got to be on our shit though, because if I'm dating an older woman, I'm obviously thinking she already got her shit together and stuff like that. She probably got somewhat of an independent mindset, so she's already on a pedestal. So I got to be on that level quick, or I have to get there and show her that I can get there since I'm younger. And it's like, yeah, so I got to be like, you got to limit your male or female. You have to fucking get your shit together if you're dating older, because they're already at some kind of level that you haven't reached yet, and they understand that. But if they see that you have the drive and the focus to get there, they'll fuck with you.
You gotta limit your mistakes with them motherfuckers too.
Yeah,
because they will goddamn leave your ass real quick.
That is true.
Or tell you about yourself.
Yeah, listen. That's why I always judged some females that always wanted to go like way older, because it's like you saying you want to leave the little kid games alone, but it's all fun and games until they start little girl in your ass.
Right.
I was tried multiple times that little girl shit, but I'm like, we'll go be with somebody that's older, and they be like, they realize like, okay, maybe not everybody that's younger has that young mindset. Because me, I'm an old soul. Like I'm not a part of this generation. Like
I really think I should have been born. I should have been born in the 80s and raised in the 90s.
Swear, I should have definitely been born in like the 80s or some shit.
I definitely would have wanted to experience.
I should have been grown in the 90s.
I definitely would have wanted to experience like what life was like in the 90s, because
Me
too.
The
way that they talk about it and the way things were back then, it's like, bro, like what the fuck are we doing?
I feel like most of us who were born in the 90s were actually grown in the 90s. A lot of us will probably be parents right now. A lot.
That is true.
A lot of us.
I think being like 16 to 22 in the 90s was probably the best time to be that age.
But we also had some great things in the early 2000s as well, though. So it's like,
yeah,
you know, so that's why I'm cool with where I'm at. It's just that it has its ups and downs. Like we've seen a lot of good stuff. Like we've seen the golden era of Disney Channel when we were younger. Yeah, I was watching Dora and SpongeBob majority of the time, but I at least still saw it. And by the time I got old enough to understand it, I was rewatching it because it was still rerunning on television before everything went to straight shit. So it's like, and then we still had our shows for our age to even lift us up for real. So literally our parents also put us on some old shit too. So what we went through, these kids are not going to know about or understand. And even if we try to teach them that, they're not going to care to understand. That's what's wrong with a lot of people. It's like you're giving a history lesson, and we're not trying to do that. We're just trying to show you something, because we're trying to show you how good it used to be. This is just what y'all know.
We wanted to learn. These new kids, they
don't give two shits. Like, especially like
was born in the 90s.
Like you know that performance that they just did, the Grammy nominated performance for all the hip hop for the hip hop artists, since we're in like the 50 years of hip hop. I guarantee you these kids don't give two shits about none of that shit. They just only want to know about who's now.
I bet they skipped the whole part. They probably skipped the whole part. They probably, where's Ice Spice?
Where Ice Spice at? They're part of hip hop. You know, I'll probably accept Chance the Rapper because I saw him, but he ain't all that great. So where's the other person? Like, where's Young Boy? Where's Blueface? Where's Young Boy? Nigga, they don't. Nah, bro. Like we rock with. Okay, I'm not gonna say that majority of hip hop artists today are, well, majority are, but like I'm not gonna knock it too much. But what I will say is it has nothing on what was then. Like it just don't. The
Music-
artistry is just
music
completely
is
different.
Nothing like it used to
Yeah.
be. Nothing. And
The
I
only
can
music that
say that
today's
with-
time now is more so it like when I think of certain artists, and this is not even just hip hop, but most of the people like within our community that make music that's similar to that is because when they talk about it in their interviews, like for example, like even Brent or Destin Conrad or people like that, when you talk to them and you talk about what their experience or what their influences are, it's very apparent in their music.
Yeah.
Like even for example with this last Brent project, you can hear Timbaland all over that shit.
That is true.
That was a very, very deep vein within the early 2000s. Like most of the people that make stuff like that is because that is still a main influence in their life.
I'll give you two more. I fuck with Coco Jones and Leon Thomas.
We talked about that.
And her. I love her. Oh
I
my
love
God.
her.
That's
her,
May.
yeah.
That's
I
May right
love
there.
her.
Bro, their styles is just immaculate.
But they're also very deeply rooted with people who have been in this for a very long time.
Exactly.
That we grew up with. That's why their music sounds like that. That's why it's so reminiscent of that time because they're very still connected to it.
Yeah.
All these new people now, not saying that they don't listen to it and they didn't grow up to it, but you can't hear it through their music.
Here's
You know the music influence is
y'all
strong when you can hear somebody else in someone else's music. Like, oh yeah, no, they made this song, but it's very reminiscent of this artist I used to hear when I was growing up. You feel me? Like,
I'm gonna tell y'all something that sounded so refreshing to me. So I don't know if y'all have heard or listened to these dudes, Quan Moore. If y'all don't know who they are, they're four brothers who are all the son of Wanye Morris from Boyz II Men.
Yeah,
and all their names are Wanye, all of them, which is weird. But they've been putting out some good music here and there.
That's a back in the day thing.
And they're signed under Mary J. Blige's label. So shouts out to the Queen for putting them on. Bruh, they redid a Boyz II Men song recently, and it's out there. It's called Please Don't Go. Listen to that shit. It is music to your ears. Like if they can stay on, I mean, they can have their own style. Don't get me wrong, but if they stay on this path, I feel like R&B will be saved. I really do for this generation.
What did I say a couple of episodes ago? Music is missing groups. The groups,
they're coming back. They coming back. I mean, like I'm gonna say this.
Surely.
I always say this. We've never gone a full decade without groups.
Yeah.
Now we'll have our times where it's groups galore. We'll have an era where it's groups galore, but every now and then it's like because
there's a group sprinkled here and there.
There's a group sprinkled here and there. Right now, I feel like it's slowly coming back because Juan Moore is on the scene. Nick Cannon put a group together called Pop Money, and I've heard a little bit of their stuff, and some of it is okay, but they still got time to grow.
One group that I've seen recently, but it's a black group. It's literally siblings, brothers and sisters, and they all can blow. Whenever I find the name of them, I will send it to you guys. But
it was on Instagram. I think I know what you're talking about.
You know
I think I do too.
I think
they're like soft rock,
but they actually make
they're like soft rock type shit.
Yeah, so we'll see some sprinkles here and there, but as of right now, like overseas, bro, everybody's doing groups overseas. Yeah. Like we're in the K-pop era. K-pop is shining before our very eyes, and there's always some group from the UK that's crossing over to US killing it. So, but that's been a thing since Spice Girls. So, I mean, overseas groups are killing it. It's just for some reason in America, it's always a bubble is there, then it bursts, and another bubble is created, then it bursts. Like that's just how it is. But I know for a fact that we're going to get more again. People think that it's not going to happen, but it is because we've never gone a full decade without a group. Never.
Even if we don't have groups, I would much rather a collective than a group because, in my eyes, and I feel like Keely agrees to some degree. That 2012, 2013 era with Our Future and Pro era and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm here for the collectives because even if y'all decide to not make music anymore, we still have a Frank Ocean. We still have the internet. We still have Sid by herself. We still have Taco producing everybody's shit. We still have Matt Marshall. We still have a Tyler. We still have a Earl. These people have their own careers, but they were in a collective at one point in time. Even if we don't get groups, I'm here for collectives. Bring me a whole group of like-minded people who like to still do their own shit, but when they get together, it's still fire.
Like, yeah, like Big Time Rush came back out. Like Big Time Rush came out with an album, and a couple of these songs was pretty fire.
I
You know
need
what I'm
more
saying?
people to take the Anderson Paak Bruno approach. I need more people to do that.
And
You ain't got
Anderson
to stay
Paak is like a
together.
part of many groups.
You ain't
Yeah,
got to stay
he
He
together
was.
got
forever.
Yeah.
the
You ain't got to stay together
Nationals.
forever, but make
He
an
got his shit
album
with
together.
Bruno.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
about to have
and
some other shit going on.
remember, TGT just reunited. They just did.
Yeah.
They did a performance. They're probably working on a possible album, second
That's
album.
what I'm saying. Like we don't need groups to stay together forever. We just need more albums where people come together.
Yeah.
Or like even do like compilation albums where like they got
Bro.
their own songs. They got their own
That's
songs.
why I
we got
sound
some
like
songs
Selective.
together.
Y'all know
Have
that we've been
street
waiting.
music.
Y'all know we've been waiting a full decade for that Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole collab. Still,
I think we
I don't
should
even
be
talk
dead by
about
the
that
time we
anymore.
get
I don't even want to talk about
that.
that no more.
I'm waiting. I'm ready. That because Kendrick and J. Cole. That's like,
man, that the world would not know what to do.
That's crazy. That's gonna be a crazy collab. We've been waiting on it for quite some time.
that'd be like the Jay-Z.
I mean, we got J. Cole and Drake. So
Yeah, but
we
Drake
might
be
be
collabing
on
with everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All
We
right,
want
all
the two
right.
people that like East Coast and West Coast people have been battling on for years. That's what we want to see. Like,
Yeah.
even though
Without
I
the
like
beef,
both of them,
without
and
the
I'm really
beef, we just
more
want to see
a
the
Kendrick
talent.
fan than a J. Cole
You know what I'm
fan,
saying?
but I like both of them a lot.
We don't need a Pac and Biggie moment. We just need, just collectives coming together.
We
Right.
need that Kanye and that Jay-Z that just popped out the blue. Like,
My
Yeah.
last
I
group
need
that I
another
was
Lil Durk,
recommend,
Lil Baby project because they make good music together. Lil
that was
Durk,
good
Lil
too.
Baby.
Yeah,
They make good music together.
The last group that I would mention that if you haven't heard them, they're pretty tight. I believe they're called Beast Coast.
I heard of them.
Yeah, if you ever go look up, I'll listen to their freestyles. Look up the Give Up the Goods freestyle. That freestyle is crazy. And also part of that group is they're two twin boys or two twin dudes or whatever. But my dad informed me that those two twins are actually the sons of the singer Teedra Moses. So yeah, they fucking it's crazy.
Always cool to see like legends.
And then one of them is like Afro Latino. Like he looks black. This nigga start rapping, then he start rapping in fucking Spanish. Then he switch that
ooh, that
shit
might
back
be a
up.
Beat Smoke. Ooh,
I'm like, ooh. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's always cool to see people who've been in the game for a minute and they got kids and now their kids is doing it. Like they don't have to, but if they want to, it's cool. And you can see like if they picked up their talent or not. Like T.I.'s kids, Damani, he can rap. Damani can flow, bro.
Damani
can
like
flow.
He's like a young J. Cole. Like
Damani can flow, bro. Like
he got that T.I. in him. You
just made me so mad. Why did you?
But I don't even think it's like a piece of T.I., but his rap is more of the rap that I would listen to. It's very underground. It's very conscious.
Unfortunately, King Harris ain't getting that same type of talent, but it's okay.
Nah,
I mean, he tried. He tried.
On his shit.
That
he
artist
need to calm down. That's what King need to do. King need to calm down.
I don't even think
he's not trying to calm down. He's trying to stand on business.
Well, standing on business.
We rock with the family, bro. We rock with the family. You know what I'm saying?
Them two boys are literally the two versions of T.I.
Bro, I haven't watched
the younger T.I.
Bro, I haven't watched a family this hard since Run House, bro. When we watched Diggy Simmons and them grow up, and then we saw what they became, bro. We were doing the same thing with T.I. kids, bro. Because we was there with OMG girls. We were there.
Yeah, we thought Will Smith kids was gonna be it.
We were there. No, wait. Willow's cool. Willow's cool.
Willow's
all his kids are weird, but Willow's cool.
Willow's cordial, and the one that's not in the limelight. I think his first son.
Trey.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Jaden Smith fan. The first album he ever came out with,
Jaden can flow.
That first album, Sire.
I just like Icon. That's the only.
Sire did go hard.
No, so Jaden can definitely flow. I mean, listen, when he did that one song
since 2014.
When he did that one song with Justin Bieber for the Karate Kid, I'm like, okay, he rapping.
Oh yeah, he did do Karate Kid.
I fuck with it.
That's when I first started listening.
I didn't think he would take it serious though, but I'm like, oh, his dad was the Fresh Prince. Of course he would. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, now.
Yeah, he definitely honed in on something. He's pretty good, not gonna lie. That first album, Sire, that shit was fucking crazy. I was listening to that shit all 2018, like 2017, 2018. It was a great time.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna end it pretty soon. So we're just gonna end it off right here. So being that we are in a new year, even though we're 3 weeks in the new year already. Do y'all have any like plans or goals for the foreseeable future that y'all would like to like, you know, do this year? Like goals for this year? Wait, before I say this, Quan, I knew that was gonna happen, but go ahead. Well, I'll get his when he come back.
I have a lot that I want to do this year. I am now finally about to start a new job that kind of gives me a little more off days and time to pour into myself and to my craft. So, and also fund the things that I'm trying to do for my craft. So I'm definitely, if I can, and if God is, you know, with me on this, by the end of this year, I would like to be full-time doing makeup. I also am trying to go to school. Hopefully by the middle of this year, I will be a licensed esthetician, licensed makeup artist, and start really pouring more so into my career on that aspect. Also want to do a lot more modeling this year, a lot more content creating. If I can get some more PR packages coming in this year, that would be great. I'm just really trying to make as much money as possible. I'm trying to invest. I'm getting back into all my crypto like I was before. I'm just finna get back into the swing of things. So yeah, more money, more creativity, more collaborations. And this is a good start because I never would have thought starting 2024 I would probably be on a podcast. We talked about it. I've talked about podcasts over the past couple of years, but now that it's like here and in my face and something that's going to be a part of my routine now, I'm trying to try everything I could possibly try.
Quan, what's your goals for 2024, bro?
Yep.
What's your goals for 2024?
Get out of debt. Get my business going. Get back in the gym. Hopefully become a football champion. Trying to win a ship this year, man. Trying to get a reason to stop playing.
Wait, what league are you playing? What league do you play in?
I play in the AFA, in the semi-pro league. Yeah.
Damn, bro. Okay, I don't know if it's okay. Hold on, because Quan in the middle of talking, it booted.
Sorry, I had to step away for a hot second.
It's cool. It booted Quan for a second, but he basically said he wants to get out of debt and then get back in the gym, and he plays football still, so he's trying to win a chip because he doesn't have his drive to continue to play never ran out, so he's trying to do that. For me, I would say I've fallen into some debt too myself, so I'm working on clearing that up. I'm back on my grind as a full-blown content creator. You know, I'm just trying to build my following, build my numbers up and stuff like that. I'm trying to get back to the flow of things as a full content creator. YouTube. I'm actually starting another channel on YouTube as well. I'm still keeping my first one, but I'm doing another one because I vlogged my whole cruise trip. So that'll be the start of that channel and what's to come with that one. I am a streamer. I stream on Twitch. I stream on Kick, and so I'm hoping to build those platforms up and just, you know, be a full-blown content creator just all around. I started off doing YouTube. I still want to do it, and so I'm still working hard at that. Podcasting has been brand new to me, and so hoping that this will turn into something big. I might possibly, it's not certain, but I might possibly be in the works of working on another one because I was doing this little thing on IG Live called Talk Shit Tuesdays with a friend of mine. It's really her show for real. I just tagged on when I could, and I gave her the idea of turning that into a full-blown podcast. So I don't know how she feels about it, but if so, I'd be more than glad to, you know, work with her on it. So yeah, just getting my numbers up as a full-blown content creator. Definitely back in the gym again because I'm trying to drop my weight down. I was at like a 240 ish, and I'm already 10 down, so I got 40 more to go, but I'm trying to get back to that 190 195 range, and possibly by the summer get back into basketball, you know, rec league, get out and stuff like that, because, you know, I still have fun hooping. So we'll see what happens, and I'll also be making content out of that too. So, you know, yeah, Quan, you can continue because I know you ain't finished.
Yeah, I was about to say I ain't have much left to say. This thing just keep kicking me out. I was just saying, you know, football, my business with painting. Y'all know I do that. I'm trying to get back doing that. trying to get all my stuff that I need in order. Like I need to be more organized this year. Trying to get my life in order, man. That's all. Just trying to be a better person this year than I was last year.
Yeah.
This year, I'm trying to save my funyuns. I'm moving, so that's the thing. I give birth in like August. I'm not trying to have no July baby. I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, it got to be past the cancer cuff because I don't want none of that shit. Like, no. We're gonna resume my makeup business. I just, been on the hiatus with that because a lot's been going on, and it's a new year, so it's a new time to switch things up, get more things in gear. New advertisement, working with new people, more networking. The podcast is always one of my things. I, put that before a lot of my own shit because I'm working with a group. So like that's like this is priority. So I'm ready for us to go further and get, where we need to be with the podcast. I'm looking for more trips. Hopefully we can make a trip together come, sometime.
Yeah.
Let's come.
That's definitely in the works. Definitely.
I'm here for that.
So yeah, so we all thinking and working hard and focused on big things for ourselves collectively and individually. So, whatever the future holds and God's will, let's hope, what I'm saying, it all goes well for each and every one of us. So we're gonna end it off right here, man. This was more so just a little catch up recap and stuff like that. More episodes coming. You already know how we do it. We still gonna keep on the same schedule. You'll probably see different faces here and there as far as guests come, recurring guests, I would say. Well, who knows? We're just going to keep it coming. We're going to be lit. I'm excited for 2024. Mamba mentality, 24 like Kobe. That's what I'm on. I can't speak for everybody else, but that's what I'm on. So
some good stuff that happened already this year. So we're going to manifest a good year. Everybody telling the truth. Everybody getting exposed. So
oh, yeah, I'm on my Cat Williams shit too. You know what I'm saying? I'll be on my Cat Williams shit.
It's messy season. Messy, but
yeah. All right, so with all that being said, man, it's the Young and Ignant Podcast, episode 16. Thank y'all for tuning in. We will see y'all next time. We out there.
Peace.